Now let's move on to our next element, the element of water, the flow of life. The element of water is responsible, or it governs the flow of emotions in our body. How we feel our emotions, how and where are they stored, how they are creating the stories in our life. So using the element of water to really be aware of our emotions is very helpful. It's very healing. It's profound in so many ways when you start working with this element of nature. The element of water also brings cleansing properties. So it cleanses all those stuck emotions, those stagnant feelings that you have been feeling over and over again because of one incident that happened maybe years ago, but it's stored over there. So when you work with this element, you can release those stored emotions, just like a river flowing. The river flows even when there are stones or rocks in its path. So bringing that flow in our life, bringing that flow in our emotions is what the element of water can do. What happens when this element is out of balance? We either become very emotional, we always or many times experience emotional overwhelmment, or the other thing that can happen, that it can really numb your emotions down. So it can be two extremes. Either you can be extremely emotional in certain situations that feel not so deep, or sometimes there are people who really refuse to feel anything, whether it is sadness, it is grief, it is anger, or even they want to cry, suppressing those emotions. When the element of water is out of balance, we keep living our life through pain because we are living our life through memories. Memories are also associated with the element of water. Memories and emotions that are stored in our body, they start to control our lives outside. Now, what can you do to bring it back in balance? There are certain rituals that you can create for yourself. You can create a ritual having a salt bath. You can take the crystalline Himalayan rock crystal salt and put it in your bath and soak yourself for 10 to 15 minutes. Or one of my favorite rituals that I do every day is drinking my first glass of water mindfully. You can do it with your first cup of tea, first cup of coffee. I usually take a warm glass of water. Sometimes I add lemon to it. Sometimes I add some herbs to it. And you really sit with that glass of water for a few moments before you start drinking. Because water has the power to shift energies like no other element. So when you're sitting with that cup of tea, with that cup of water, just keeping your palms around that cup and thinking the positive thoughts, thinking the emotions that you want to experience in life, sending those nice energies into the water, because your energy will shift the energy of the water, and you have the power to make that water a medicine. So, drinking that medicine every day, you can set your intentions into that water. What is it that you want to bring today? What is it that you want to share with the world today? Bringing those real intentions into the water for a few moments before you mindfully start taking the sip of that water. This is one of the rituals, so you can use it for with the first beverage of your day, or you can have a salt bath when you can.